So the time has finally come. I've finished my turbo build on my 99 Grand Prix GTP. 1HOTGTP is finally done. Got all the tuning done on it. Most of the tuning. I mean, I just got a few small little tweaks to do on it, but most of the tuning has been done on it. It's currently on 60-pound injectors for now until I max those out, and then I'll go to 80-pound injectors eventually. It's basically, I went through the whole engine, put head studs on it, and went through all new gaskets, put new gaskets in it all the way around, and I put a GT3582 turbo on it. I fabricated the whole kit myself. So I pulled the guts out of the Gen 5, and it's running a 2.5 ZZP intercooler, their new intercooler. Seems to work pretty well. Doesn't really heat soak too bad. It's still got the 1.9 ratio rocker arms, 105-pound valve springs, same drivetrain, just got head studs, new gaskets all the way around, like I said. Moved the catch can around, blocked off the PVC, put drilled a hole and tapped and dyed the valve cover gaskets. I put a front valve cover gasket on the back, which you can't really see. It's a little messy back there, but it's got a full 4-inch intake, so it goes from a 2.5-inch transition to a 4-inch all the way through here to a 2.75-inch LQ4 mass airflow sensor. I'll probably eventually change that out to an LT1 metal mass airflow sensor eventually, but I'm just working with what I got at the moment, building on a budget. I was able to turbo this car for less than $1,000. I fabricated the whole thing myself. So, but the hot side, you can see it's a 3-inch, it's full 3-inch, and it's got a hood exit. So I got rid of my ZZP catback exhaust system. So obviously I had to cut a hole in the hood. I'm still waiting on my metal ring for the hood. You can see doing a few pulls, burned some paint off. Not a huge freaking deal. Car's got 280,000 miles on it. Not a big deal. Not too worried about it. But I think I'll put a teardrop ring on it like this, so it'll cover all that up. But right now the car's tuned on 11 psi. I do plan on running this thing up to 18, 20, 22 psi eventually. I know I'll need bigger injectors after probably 16, 17, 18 pounds of boost. I did keep the nitrous system on it, so if I really want to push it, which I don't really want to push it past 450, 500 wheel, the nitrous is still down there in case I need it. But this turbo spools very quick. I have no spooling issues at all. So I mean, it spools right around 3,000 RPM. So it's pretty good. I don't got any complaints about the turbo, so. Wow, fast. Cooking. But I welded O2 bungs in the back of it, so I've got the wastegate and I've got the factory white narrowband sensor back there too. It does have a tile wastegate, 38 millimeter down there. It does have a Turbo Smart boost controller, manual boost controller right now. It's technically just on wastegate spring at the moment, so I'm just waiting for a couple of parts and I'll turn up the boost here. But I gotta say, on 11 pounds of boost, it's pretty rowdy. I mean, it probably makes 375 wheel, if not a little bit more. I mean, it makes more power than my M90 build on the 2.4-inch pulley. You know, I mean, that was making anywhere from 15 to 19 pounds of boost, depending weather temperatures and everything like that. But the car still, I mean, it scoots. It's pretty fun. I mean, if you've never driven a turboed car, I mean, I think it's a hell of a lot more fun than a supercharged car. But I'll start it up here. not gonna lie, it's actually at idle and stuff, it's actually probably quieter than it was before on the supercharged build. I mean, it idles pretty quiet. I mean, you can barely even hear the thing right now, you know. But obviously when you go up front, you know, it's a little louder. But the hood exit definitely does have its drawbacks. One of the big drawbacks is it'll definitely it'll smoke you out. I mean, it's cool and all, but without the windows rolled down, I mean, your eyes might start watering just from the exhaust gases. But it is a lot of fun. I did put a new cabin air filter in it, which helped a lot. It really did help a lot. So, you know, it's for winter driving. I mean, I daily drove this car for the last over 15 years, you know, on the supercharged build, but it's really not a daily anymore unless it's nice out. So I'll probably drive it 6 months out of the year. I've actually put 1,000 miles on it since I've turboed it already. So, but I gotta say, it's a ton of fun to drive. But I'll rev it up a little bit more here. But yeah, it's pretty loud at nighttime. It shoots flames out the hood, nice blue flames, so that's really cool, and that's kind of what I was going for. I mean, I could have fabricated it up and dropped the exhaust down, you know, and dropped it under the car, but really, I mean, the fact of having a hood exit's just, you know, that's pretty cool in my opinion. So that's kind of what I was going for. I mean, I'm not really planning on daily driving this anymore, so but she's pretty much complete, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.